Entered a not guilty plea for Senator Bong Revilla after he refused to enter a plea during his arraignment for plunder and graft charges. Meanwhile, Janet Lim Napoles and several others accused in the pork barrel scam insisted on their innocence. AC Nicholls has the full report for us live at the Sandiganbayan. Go ahead, AC.
My Senator Bong Revilla's arraignment before the Sandiganbayan 1st Division pushed through this morning. The senator refused to enter a plea, which is a right of any defendant. In this case, the court automatically entered a not guilty plea in behalf of the senator. Alleged pork scam mastermind Janet Lim Napoles and Senator Revilla's former chief of staff Richard Campe were also arraigned this morning. Both Napoles and Campe entered a not guilty plea. Revilla and Mrs. Napoles were seated in opposite sides of the courtroom and ignored each other the whole time. Before the arraignments, the proposed amendments of the prosecution on the criminal information filed against Senator Revilla were discussed. If you can recall, my state prosecutors submitted a motion yesterday revising some parts of the original information to emphasize that the senator was the one who benefited the most from the alleged pork barrel scam. This was apparently not made clear enough in the original information filed in the plunder case against Senator Revilla, which points to Napoles as the mastermind and the most guilty. The prosecution said the revisions have to be made to avoid vagueness or to be more precise in their accusations or charges against the accused. Defense lawyers said the amendments or the revisions should not be permitted, especially when they already argued in a previous hearing that the information filed is void because of its vagueness. They said Napoles, a private individual, would appear to be the most guilty, and in which case plunder was not committed. The defense explained an important element of plunder is absent because plunder is the crime of amassing ill-gotten wealth, and it is committed by a public official. The court decided in favor of the defense and denied the ombudsman's plea to make changes in its original information. Because of the court's decision, Senator Revilla's lawyer asked the court to suspend the proceedings and to order the release of the senator. Justices of the 1st Division, however, denied this request and still decided to proceed with a hearing of the cases. The court set the motions for bail filed by Senator Revilla and the other co-accused in the plunder case next week, July 3rd, and every Thursday after that. The hearings on the petitions for bail will be like a mini trial because the prosecution will have to present their witnesses. State prosecutors were ordered to submit a complete list of the witnesses they intend to present before the first hearing next Thursday. Some individuals indicted for graft, including Technology Resource Center Director General Dennis Conanan, were also arraigned this morning. Conanan in particular entered a not guilty plea. Mai?
Thanks, AC. AC Nicholls, they are giving us developments from the Sandiganbayan.